Hi everyone, welcome back to Mask Monday. Today we're going to do the number 7 Advanced Renewal Anti-Aging Glycolic Peel Kit. And I believe I picked this up either in Target, which number 7 has a pretty big presence in Target, or in Ulta. I really don't recall. I've had it a while, I've used it a few times, but I thought it would be a great one to highlight in this Mask Monday series. While our mask is developing, I have 4 products in my basket here that I wanted to talk about. Some are favorites, some are fails, or just a quick little update. So that's what I'll be doing once I get the mask on. So let's get started. There are 4 pieces to this peel kit. There is the jar of the active solution. There is a little applicator brush. There is like a little dish. And there are neutralizing pads. So the first step in this process is to apply this about 4 pumps of this all over your face, and then you only let it sit for about 5 minutes. And then once that's done, you neutralize it with these pads. The directions say that you should use this twice a week on non-consecutive nights for 4 weeks to get the maximum results. I've not done that. I've only done it intermittently mixed in with some of my other masks, so I can't really speak to how those results would work. If any of you have used this in that way, I would love to hear from you, so fill us in and let me know. And according to the package insert, if you follow that regimen, 76% of the people who tested this product said that their skin looked clearer and brighter. It really is more of a surface exfoliating treatment, but that should remove that top layer that could be some discoloration. It's not going to be a real deep treatment like you would get at the dermatologist, of course. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put 4 pumps of the serum in this little dish. It's probably better to see like that. And use this to apply it everywhere on my face. You want to avoid some of the more sensitive areas of your skin, like under your eye. You don't want to do your lips, of course. I have my all-time favorite, as you know, the Paula's Choice Hydrating Mask under my eyes and a little lip balm on my lips. So I'm just going to go ahead and swirl this in the dish and just brush it on. I have my timer set for 5 minutes, and while that's developing, I'll go ahead and talk about these other products in my basket. But I just wanted to comment, I really don't like this brush for application, and I will probably try a different makeup brush, maybe a foundation brush that I don't use that often. I find it gets kind of clumpy, and then it's hard to kind of control where these little bristles go. That's just my own personal opinion. Over the weekend, we went to visit my daughter. It was family weekend. So my husband and I went, and my son and his fiance went, and we spent the afternoon with her. And one of the things we were going to do was watch the football game, which was really fun. But the weather, if you live in the Northeast, you know the weather on Saturday was kind of questionable, and it was really questionable where we were going in the hills of West Virginia. And she actually had texted me during the week saying, "Mom, they might cancel the game," and I'm like, "We're coming anyway," whatever. But because the weather was going to be kind of rainy, I thought I really want to make sure I have good waterproof products on my face, and I chose for my eyeshadow, of course I'm just going to a football game, so you know, I want to have my face protected with some sunscreen, even though it was going to be raining. but I wanted my eye makeup to be waterproof, so I went ahead and used this Bobbi Brown cream eyeshadow. This is the limited edition in Suede, part of the Navy and Nude collection. When I went home and I had spent the whole day and it had rained a little bit, and like at 11 o'clock when I was going to bed, I was washing this off and this was still in place. It looked as good as it did when I put it on. They have lots of different colors in this particular category, so I really give this a 2 thumbs up. I love it. It is a little bit pricier than some of the other ones, but it goes on like a dream and it really lasts, and you don't ever get that kind of tacky feeling from it. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is this Sugar Rosé lip balm from Fresh, and this was part of the little birthday gift that you get from Sephora, I think last year. And I think, I've used this product before in full size. I've had it, I've really enjoyed it. And so I thought, oh, I need to pull this out and start using it. And I went to use it, and the whole top of it broke off. I don't know if you can see that, because I've actually just mushed it back on. I'm like, oh, I'm not throwing that away. There's still quite a lot of product left. I'm pretty careful with my things. I was stunned that it was like I went like this and it fell off. So I don't know whether it was because it was kind of warm that day, or that the diameter of this is a little bit, smaller, thinner than the full-size product. I've never had this problem with a full-size product, but if you still have this kicking around from last year and you're going to use it, just be careful. Or just mush it back on like I did. Either way. Then the next thing I have to talk about is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes Edition mascara. I love this. Is my favorite drugstore mascara. But I was on the Metro the other day and this woman was applying her makeup in front of me, and I thought, oh, okay, not something I would choose to do. I didn't pay too close attention. All of a sudden, I could smell something familiar, and I realized she was using this mascara. It has a definite strong floral smell to it, and I just thought I would mention it. It's a great mascara. I absolutely adore it. I'll definitely repurchase it, but if you're real sensitive to fragrance, that might be something you want to keep in mind. I have one more thing to talk about, and then I'm going to take this off. I also wanted to talk about this Kat Von D foundation. I picked this up recently in a haul. I've only used it like 2 times, and look at the center. It has like a big, it's like a sinkhole in the foundation. So I will definitely be taking this back. I'm sure Sephora will take it back, but I was really surprised. This is the high-end foundation, and I would have expected the quality to be The timer's gone off, so I'm going to go ahead and take out one of the neutralizing pads, and the directions tell you just to kind of wipe this all over your face to neutralize the peel of the glycolic acid. So just, make sure you get everywhere that you remember putting it on. I'm using the viewfinder here to kind of see. Once you've done that, you should rinse your face. This is definitely one of those times where you'd want to rinse this off, and then you can go ahead and go about your day or evening with whatever skincare you would normally put on. If it's in the morning, you want to definitely make sure while you're using a mask or a treatment like this to really make sure that you use your SPF, because your skin will become a little bit more sensitive to the sun during that time. While the mask was developing, I didn't really feel any tingling. It really just kind of felt cool on my face, so it didn't burn, and in the past when I've used it I haven't had any peeling after effects, but I do have pretty oily skin, so if you have more sensitive skin, just kind of, if you start to feel it burning, I would definitely take it off. I wouldn't leave it on for the full 5 minutes. So just kind of use your senses as a guide while you're using a peel like this. So if you've used this mask, I would like to hear what your experiences have been. Or if you have something similar to this that you think I should try, please leave it in the comments below, because I'm always looking for new products to try for Mask Monday. And I recently pinned something that I ordered from Sephora to my Pinterest account, and it's the Shiseido eye mask. So it's the one with the retinol eye mask, so I'm really excited to try that. So we'll look forward to that in a future edition of Mask Monday. Hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you next time.